Blessings, soul travelers, and welcome to the Priestess Prophecies. You're joining Priestess Melissae, and we're here to do your Monday reading with our Crystal Mandala Oracle cards. Yep, let's kick it up with some crystal action and amp up the beginning of our week and get ready for this amazing week ahead, shall we? So we're going to tap into the Crystal Mandala Oracle cards and see which crystal is going to pop out for us today to work with for this week. Happy Monday and blessings to all of you out there. My cards are going everywhere. These are the Good Karma Tarot cards. We're going to be using those, if they'll cooperate with me, to clarify our oracle card that comes out today. Yeah, how fun is a big message that I'm receiving, especially after our message this weekend with the children and stuff like that. I really feel like that's just more a message to remember that, you know, all of us have had difficult childhoods, I would say, at least to some degree, and we've all been through, you know, pain and all those kinds of things, but it's always important for us to decide the vibe that we're going to be in. You know, are we going to let our circumstances get the better of us, or are we going to get the better of our circumstances and live this life the way that we want it? All right, so Good Karma Tarot as well as the Vice Versa Tarot are going to clarify our oracle card today. We'll then get some Inner F and Peace cards, which are those ones I just showed you. We'll get a love message, of course, at the end from the Lover's Oracle cards, so do stick around for that. And then I'll be getting on our weekly readings for the last week of this month of August. All right, watch your ears, guys. Blessings to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides. Show us, dear Crystal Mandala, what is it that we need to see? Take a couple of nice, slow, deep breaths and relax. So yeah, I'm definitely tapping into a more playful energy, guys, and I do feel like Spirit is asking us to do that so that we can keep moving in the right direction, right? So thank you so much, guys, for all of your likes, comments, shares, donations. Do continue to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you don't miss any of the readings that we put out. So like Mondays, I like to do this Crystal Mandala Oracle deck because it's actually a really nice way to start out the week. We get an affirmation, we get a crystal, and maybe even an ascended master or, you know, goddess or angel that we can work with to help us to make the most of every day and every week ahead. The Untamed coming out today. Goddess Freya. Wow, we're getting some Friday action on a Monday because Goddess Freya is typically the energy of Friday. So amber, if you have any amber today, this is definitely going to help you to, when you think about, because amber is fossilized, right? Energy, it's like tapping back into something, you know, within yourself, something that has always been there, that is an innate part of you. All right. Untamed. Yeah, it's that part of yourself that you still haven't tapped into just yet, but you are. All right, as you continue to tap into this, you know, lighthearted energy, because you think about amber too, just like how light it is, right? But this energy can definitely help us to reawaken, you know, things within ourselves that has been dormant for so long, and bring that forth, allow that sun to shine. That energy here with the amber is also like the life force energy, the, you know, solar plexus energy. So gold is coming through here even today, just that shimmering energy of really tapping back into who you are. Maybe you've never even done that before, so this is a time to really get to know yourself and literally like not hold back any longer. What are you holding back for? 48 comes to a 12. 12 is all about 3, so Spirit's going to help us to figure out how to do that in the ways that's really going to help bring that Friday night essence, if you will, alive within us. All right, so we can start to feel that joy and happiness 444 all the time, right? We bring you the empowerment of the untamed. To be untamed is to be true to oneself without condition. All right. So take those limiting conditions off of yourself about what you can achieve, what you can be, what you can do. This is a time to really believe in yourself, to unleash that inner lioness, that goddess Freya energy, that belief in yourself that anything is possible. It is freedom, but it is not always easy. There are many belief systems, some of which are considered to be essential and beyond question to mainstream human society, which would mark an untamed spirit as a dangerous and suspicious creature, even though that untamed spirit serves unconditional love. Yeah, people are afraid of that when they see you being yourself and being who you truly are, right? But in so, when I think of untamed in this way, it's not as though we're like a wild animal, but it's, being who we are truly meant to be, or who we have always wanted to be, but we've always felt so conditioned by everybody in our lives and like we couldn't be ourselves. Yeah. That's over, guys. I mean, look at the LGBTQ, all the, I don't know all of that, but just saying individuality is so important right now. And this is a time that we can tap into that more than ever, all right? And don't worry about it. You can dance like nobody is looking, because guess what? Everybody's doing their own thing. They're trying to figure themselves out. Just be you. Yet to be untamed is the only way to discover who you are and to live your divine destiny beyond the clothing, the social masks, and the stories you tell yourself or that others tell you. All right, because we're all telling stories, right? We all have an idea, an image of what we want to be, but now it's about living up to that. So now we're asked to be bold like that goddess Freya energy. If we really want to tap into that freedom, then we have got to allow ourselves to be that which we want to be, that will really bring us that happiness and help to unlock everything as far as why we are here, what direction we're meant to go in. But if we're always restricted and, following what society is telling us, if you will, we could keep ourselves trapped, that part of ourselves, and never really experience life. And this is what we're being asked not to do, not to continue to hide ourselves behind the clothing, the social masks, and the stories that we tell ourselves or that others tell us. There is a beautiful, wild, divine creature that wants out. Uncage that divinity and watch your wild your wild beauty emerge as you and your world transform through raw grace. Yeah, because amber is raw, right? It is like unadulterated. It's you can't change it. The way that it becomes fossilized, that's how it is, and you can't hide that. You see it for all that it is, and that's exactly who you are. And I feel like you're going to allow people to see you for who you truly are, which is amazing, and what you're being asked to do. Here is your affirmation that you can say with Amber and Goddess Freya today as you draw in this beautiful, wild, untamed energy. All right, just like wild compassion we had last week with Ascended Master Buddha and Parado. All right, it's time. Yes. So I am wild divinity untamed. That's it. I am wild divinity untamed. I am wild divinity untamed. By the power of three, a perfect trinity, it is done. Yes, it is done. And now you are tapping into exactly who you are and who you are meant to be. You're going to feel so much more happiness, right? So much more empowered. Look at that, Emperor and Justice. Yes, you will feel so confident is what I see here. Regardless of who you are, what you stand for, and things of that nature. When we do so in that, divine, that beautiful way that says unapologetically, this is who I am, all right? And we're able to not have to hide ourselves anymore, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all right? Allow yourself to tap into what are those shadow aspects of yourself. Maybe that you've had hidden that really, you know, maybe seemed like it would cause conflict, or, you know, seem like it would be something that people wouldn't jive with or get, or think you were weird or that kind of thing. But I mean, you just don't know how things will play out until you give it a shot. Six of Swords, you know, like, leave all of that way of thinking behind that says that people can't accept you for who you truly are. You'd be so amazed at how, you know, real people are, and they put up this facade like they're, you know, in this class separate from you. I see this a lot of times, like in the dynamic that I work in the hospital with like doctors and stuff. But then sometimes you get to see the real them, and, you know, them not being all professional and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, we're all people, you know what I mean? So Knight of Swords in reverse. This is definitely an energy of being needing to be honest with ourselves, right? Needing to step up to the plate, because Knight energy, first of all, is not the most consistent energy, and we're definitely needing to step up to more of that King, Queen, Divine energy, right? So first of all, it means being honest with ourselves. Beautiful Ace of Wands energy here in the past. Spirit has definitely been empowering you. Perhaps you have even been connecting with Spirit to help empower yourself and to start to feel better about, you know, some of you maybe are even playing around with casting spells, wands. I see this wand here as if someone is tapping more into training and learning more about the art of divination, if you will. So very interesting there. Four of Cups in reverse. So we don't feel like we've missed any opportunity at all, is what I'm feeling here. All right, usually the Four of Cups in the upright would mean that we feel like we've missed an opportunity, but Spirit has shown us that that's absolutely not the case. We just need to stay the course and develop our skill sets. Don't walk away, right, from all that we're learning. Yes, this path is there's a lot to learn. It can be very cold in the winter. It can be hard not to want to walk away and get away from all of the difficulties of being who we truly are, because it feels like perhaps people don't want to, you know, accept us, and, you know, but we don't care about that anymore, is what I'm seeing with this energy. Ten of Swords in reverse, who cares? All those people ever did was, you know, wanted to talk bad about us, never believed in us, you know, always maybe trying to mess with our heads anyway, that kind of thing. And it only resulted in unhappiness, you know, accepting people, I feel, into our lives and things of that nature that really wasn't meshing with who we are, you know. And then we let these people close to us, and then we are so confused because, again, we've been following all the conditions all this time about what a relationship looks like, what, you know, success looks like, what that kind of work looks like even, and, you know, where we should give our energy and our power to, and it just never really seemed to jive with who we are, you know what I mean? I feel many of us have always been those old soul and sensitive types, and that kind of thing. Yeah, hit the like button if you're ready, though, to break free of all of these past conditionings and be who you are meant to be. Ace of Wands energy for the past. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. This is beautiful to see. This is absolutely making this choice to stand in your power, all right? To learn how you could wield your power, perhaps, with that wand energy. You are now another ace. It's like everything's coming up. Aces, aces. I love that song. All right. So it's like, you know, by trusting in yourself, Ace of Cups, yeah, that's what I mean. Everything's coming up aces. We've literally got 3 aces right here with the Sun energy. Wow. 4 of Cups in reverse. So with the 4 of Cups in reverse, we have Justice in reverse and the Star in reverse. So this is basically to me saying that don't feel like you've missed the opportunity to, you know, receive justice, to receive your healing, for everything to work out for you. All right, I feel like you spent a lot of time perhaps, or maybe you are in this contemplation mode where it's kind of like you're at the point where you're ready, you know, to make those changes or for things to turn around. But there could be a karmic situation that we need to deal with, or that we need to get out of the trenches of. 1515. There could be somebody, yeah, for sure, that's perhaps wanting to come back. See, we always see this guy in the Ace of Cups reversed. So somebody was not coming up aces, or is not coming up aces, and maybe they're wanting to put an end to all of this goodness that's been happening to you, unfortunately. But guess what? You stay in the course and not walking away. Check this out. What? 6 of Wands energy? Are you kidding me? Absolutely. We're ready to have success, but that means not walking away. 1551. Looking in the mirror, understanding the choices that we're making, being clear about them, because 2 of Swords in reverse is saying we are clear. We're not in two minds. We don't have the blindfold on. And this was the 2 of Swords card I was telling, if you guys remember me talking about recently with the lightsabers. Doesn't that look like she's got lightsabers in her hands, right? So it's like good and evil. It's like being confused, and all the waters are tumultuous and stuff like that. But we are very clear with this black hole sun energy of what we are not going to allow any longer. Oh yes, but somebody may be trying to tempt you for sure. All right, trying to come back and rekindle something. But this is a time for you to be true to who you are. And if you've tried something in the past and you're getting that vibe, especially from someone in the past, you know, that things are working, you know, they're kind of more like in the same energy, because I had that happen recently, to be honest with you. Don't entertain it, you know, don't entertain something that doesn't seem right to you. What are the messages coming through for our collective for today? Give us some inner F and peace cards. Seriously. That's what it said, seriously. A wise woman once said, fuck this shit. And she lived her life happily ever after. Seriously. All right, so maybe this is a direct message to you. You're over the BS, and you are not going to put up with whatever BS you put up with anymore. So F this ish, basically, if we want to keep it, you know, PG. But this is over 18, so. To become more fluid, add wine. Interesting. So be careful not to add too much wine. Somebody is definitely a little tipsy here lately. If this is you, to chill, try an ice cube. Yeah. Well, if you put one down your shirt, that'll definitely chill you out, right? And maybe you need that shock factor to get you out of this energy of maybe feeling a bit depressed over something that has ended. So I would definitely be aware of that. It is not all about you. Keep that in mind. You know, we have so much going on in this world, and just bear in mind, we never know what other people are going through. Good grief. Don't take things personally, it says. All right? So just know that whatever is going on right now, if something isn't working out and you're not having success with it, don't phone it in. Interesting. Show up and throw it down. All right, so don't allow people perhaps to try to text you or talk to you over the phone. If they have something serious to say, they need to, you know, be honest with you and tell you directly what is going on or what has happened, and then you can make your choice from that point. But I definitely feel with this untamed energy with Goddess Freya and this Amber, it's like you're ready to, yeah, like chill out. And you know, when I think of that energy of that fossilized, it's like you're done, you know, it's like it's history. You don't want to deal with any BS any longer. At least I know that's how I feel about especially anything from the past. All right, so what's coming out for love for our collective today? Hit the like button if you're resonating or you like this message. So we have an energy of healing coming out today. Our energy of healing says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. All right, this is definitely a time for healing for sure. And especially if you are ready to move forward, allow the angels to heal you, especially your sacral chakra today. All right, and cleanse your mind, body, spirit, emotions, heart, of all of this past negative energy. It's time for you to move forward in the most healed way possible, dear collective. Blessings to you for your week ahead, 2020 coming up here. And do hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, guys. I'll see you soon for your weekly zodiac readings. Blessings, and bye for now.